Hi, I just wanted to jump on and do a little bit of an update video, just to talk a little bit about where we're at with things and what's coming up next. So with my stuff, I have an appointment at Salisbury tomorrow, which I'm weirdly looking forward to. Never thought I'd say that I'm looking forward to going to a hospital appointment, but I really look forward to seeing the nurses and the team. And I think it's going to be my last appointment, just to check in and see how everything's going. And it's going really well. I'm feeling really good. I feel like the healing is going really well. I'm starting to do some more little odd jobs around the house, to Chris's delight. Just little things I still have to be very careful with, like pushing or pulling or anything that's got any weight involved. So still quite a few restrictions, but I can just start to do some little bits like wiping the surfaces and things like that. So yeah, everything's going really well with me. At the end of the month, we have got Millie's appointment for her MRI scan, which I am really not looking forward to. I think it's gonna be new territory for us, no doubt about that. I really, really wish that she didn't have to go through this, because she is 3 years old and it just feels really horrible that we even have to think about this stuff, but we do. We don't really have a choice, so we've got to get on with it, and we've got to try and make this the best that we possibly can. I definitely know that the first time is going to be the hardest, and then I'm sure it will not be as bad as we're thinking it will be, and then it will just become part of our normal routine. She only has to have them once a year like me, so it's manageable for sure. I just am finding that the worries are creeping in a little bit when I least expect it. So yesterday we had an amazing day. We went out to Highcliffe Castle in the morning with 2 of our really good friends. Had the best day. The castle's on the beach, so Millie was in her element, literally loving life, running up and down. Bailey chasing her. She nearly got taken out by a massive black dog, which was really funny because she just found it hilarious. And then she turned around and nearly got like drowned by a wave. So it was just lovely. We had a really nice lunch. The sun was shining. It was one of those perfect days. And then I got home and we were watching a film, and I just realized that these thoughts are subconsciously creeping into my mind about what's to come. And I was just looking at her little face and thinking, oh, you're so innocent and young, and yeah, you just don't ever want to see your child being put to sleep. They actually asked us if we thought that we could keep her still if me or Chris got in the scanner with her to watch a film. And I just thought, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. She is so full of beans. And there is no way she's going to stay still for 2 hours, not to the degree that they need her to be still. It's just not going to happen. So Chris said he'd go in with her, but we just agreed that there's no way we're going to keep her as still as she needs to be, which is a shame. Maybe when she's a bit older, you know, we might be able to do that, but right now, like, she's just, yeah, she's got so much energy, and she just won't, I just don't think she'll grasp why she's got to keep still, and it might scare her even more. So yeah, I'm not looking forward at all to her being put to sleep, because I think that's going to be really hard to see. I'm also really thinking about how I'm gonna tackle this, because I think, you know, with all my own stuff, me and Chris go to the appointments on our own, and I can obviously let my sort of real emotion out if it's there. You know, me and Chris talk about everything they've explained, and we've had the time to talk about these decisions and, you know, what they've thrown at us. But when Millie's there, it's totally different. We're going to have to, I think the best way is going to be to just put on a brave face, and, you know, obviously we can't show her any worry or fear. We have to keep it really positive and interesting. And when I was in hospital, she did come and visit, and we made the hospital a really exciting place for her to be, and showed her like the bed going up and down, and took her to all the departments and explained to her what each of the departments helped people with. So I think she does see the hospital as a really positive place, which is great. So yeah, I think, you know, we'll definitely get through it, but I'm just really hoping to get through to May as quick as we can, because this build up is not nice. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. And then obviously I just really hope that everything is okay. I'm scared to get the results. There's no doubt about it. I'm scared because every time I've received results in the last 6 months, it's been negative. I know that doesn't mean that it's going to be negative for Millie. And, you know, I look at her and I just see the healthiest, happiest child. So I really do feel, from looking at her, like I don't have any worries. But obviously I know that that's not always a true reflection. With my own stuff, I felt fit as a fiddle, and then it did, you know, it did transpire that there was something going on. So yeah, definitely not a nice time, but I am manifesting that everything is going to be okay. We're going to get the results, it's going to be fine. And then Millie's birthday celebration is going to be more than just celebrating her turning 4. It's going to be celebrating a year of us having peace and not having to worry for a while until the next scan. So yeah, fingers crossed. Please keep positive thoughts for me, and I'm sure everything will be okay.